Darkness settled over the small town of Ravenswood like a shroud. The moon hid behind thick clouds, casting eerie shadows on the deserted streets. A young woman named Emily wandered through the abandoned streets, drawn by an unseen force. The air was thick with an otherworldly energy, and she felt a chill creeping down her spine. As she walked, the sound of distant whispers filled the air, sending shivers down her spine. Emily quickened her pace, her footsteps echoing in the silent night. Suddenly she stumbled upon an old mansion, hidden behind gnarled trees and overgrown bushes. Its windows were broken, and the doors creaked open as if inviting her inside. Hesitant but curious, Emily entered the mansion. The air inside was musty, and the floorboards groaned under her weight. The flickering candlelight barely illuminated the grand hallway. Emily's breath caught as she heard a faint piano melody drifting from the depths of the mansion. Mesmerized, she followed the haunting music, each note pulling her deeper into the mysterious mansion. The corridor seemed to stretch endlessly, twisting and turning like a maze. Emily's heart pounded in her chest, and she felt a presence, unseen but undeniably there. As she turned a corner, the music abruptly stopped, leaving an oppressive silence in its wake. Emily found herself in front of a grand ballroom, its chandeliers casting a dim glow on the decaying elegance. In the center of the room, a spectral figure materialized. It was a woman in a flowing gown, her eyes hollow and filled with a deep sorrow. She raised her hand, beckoning Emily to join her in a spectral dance. Against her will, Emily found herself gliding across the ballroom floor, the ghostly woman leading the way. The music resumed, haunting and enchanting, as the two danced in a macabre waltz. Suddenly, the ghostly figure stopped, her gaze fixed on a dusty mirror. Emily followed her gaze and saw a reflection that sent shivers down her spine, a reflection of herself, but aged and lifeless. The ghostly woman spoke in a mournful whisper, "Free me from this eternal dance, and you shall escape the same fate." With those words, the music intensified, and the ballroom seemed to spin faster and faster. Desperate to break free, Emily closed her eyes and screamed, her voice blending with the haunting melody. When she opened her eyes again, she was back on the deserted streets of Ravenswood, the mansion nowhere in sight. The moon emerged from behind the clouds, casting a soft glow on the town. Emily's heart raced as she realized she had escaped the spectral dance, but the echoes of the haunting music lingered in her mind. Days turned into nights, but Emily could not forget the haunted mansion and the ghostly waltz. The mysterious melody played in her dreams, a constant reminder of the otherworldly encounter. One night, unable to resist the pull any longer, Emily returned to the outskirts of Ravenswood. The mansion stood there, as if waiting for her. The ghostly figure appeared in the doorway, smiling sadly. As Emily entered the mansion once again, the haunting music began anew. The ghostly waltz consumed her, and this time, she embraced the dance willingly, becoming a part of the spectral ballroom forever. And so, the mysterious mansion of Ravenswood continued to lure lost souls into its timeless dance, the haunting melody echoing through the empty halls, a siren's call to those who dared to enter.